and basically did all of the things that old dogs do, which is discover opportunity before most people even realize it's happening and make it work. Tactics that I used, to confront marketing problems and solve them. That's the biggest thing I started doing in my career. I have the oldest marketing blog out there. I'm pretty sure I started in 2004 or 3. We had, Stan and I had the first coaching programs for copywriting. Actually, I had a couple before Stan came on board with me. Gary Halbert and I invented the marketing seminar as it's being held now. This kind of format, people sitting here doing this, it just wasn't being done back then. It was mostly Gary's idea through Jay Abraham, but hot seats didn't exist. The idea of putting speakers out there and starting to share a lot of stuff, there's just nothing available. So we had to create a lot of stuff from scratch. And just to show that dinosaurs are still relevant, just a couple of weeks ago I wrote an ad in 2 days that murdered an A-list control. So basically, does old school work? Duh. I'm still getting monthly royalty checks for 30-year-old ads. Those ads started as direct mail. They were changed ever so slightly to be 3- and 4-page ads in very expensive magazines. A lot of those were the golf ads you might have seen of mine. And that was in the 90s. When the web came along, they were changed to web pages, and then with very little changes, they were made into VSLs, video sales letters, and they exist to this day. And I'm still getting checks off of ads that I wrote in 1992. Is old school relevant today? Bite me. A lot of the stuff I wrote was around before AOL existed. Bond was talking about having an AOL thing. So, just to give you an idea, anybody here know Rich Sheffrin? Okay, he's well known. He gave me this testimonial some years ago. After listening to John for less than an hour, my mind caught fire and everything fell into place. Immediately produced my first sales letter, brought in $287,000 in the first week. So, actually, I have a call going into Rich when I get back. This was a famous quote that Frank Kern gave me quite a while ago. They cornered me for advice, and in a few minutes, I provided such clarity that the fog melted away, and I was finally able to write the pitch that brought in over $10 million in one day. He made his entire current career from that particular launch that they were doing.